Where is she? Oh, there she is. Okay. I think, you know, my city, that's my city pace. So we
aren't built like that.
Huh?
We aren't built like that.
Yeah. We have an hour and a half.
Get Boston. Okay. I can do it.
Concord bus, South Station, Amtrak, Acela, business class, and Penn Station. Oh, Effie, man. I didn't know you had seats that face each other like this. It turns into a table. This is... We'll find out. Yeah. So it was the three of us. I asked Myra, what do you want to do? You know, what would you like to see in Manhattan for the short time we're going to be there? So I was asking, you know, I was wondering, oh, she'd probably want to go see a show, maybe a movie, or any of the museums and sites that she always wanted to see if she had any inkling of wanting to see anything in New York City. She didn't want to do any of that. When we arrived, she just said, look, I just want to go look around and walk around the area. We don't need to go too far. And when she said that, boy, did that ring a bell. Because once upon a time, when I was her age, at 20 years old, I would do my own thing in Manhattan. And at Suffolk Community College, back in 1980, the Student Life Activities Board would hire a chartered bus and take you to New York City, you know, $20 round trip. This is 1980. And that's what I did. I did my own thing. And of course, at that time, I was building a layout at home. And so I started to look for model railroad shops around Manhattan. And I found them. And that was my do your own thing. So what do you have on the agenda today? What's your game plan?
My game plan is to spend my dad's money, as much of it as I can. And I would like, one of my little goals, I would really like to find some new cute stuff to wear. So I'm gonna try to hit up like multiple different thrifts and also try to keep my New York baddie going so that because in New York, you're not nice to people. In New York, you ignore people. And in Dexter, you're really nice to people. So that's a learning experience.
So, you know, that's a great idea, you know. Does it cost money? Yeah. I mean, that's do your own thing costs some money. And whatever she wanted to buy and do or whatever, you know, that's part of the package. And that's cool. So spending money really was not an issue. This is it, Times Square.
Really?
Where the ball drops, right above us.
That?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Actually, it's this right here.
Oh.
So once we started moving about town, I let her take the lead and show me where you want to go, you know. That's something new. Oh, they're doing Pilates. Back in the day, there were no apps. There were no anything you could really hold in your hand electronically. A Garvin, forget about it. It's 1980. And I just let her lead the way. What are we zoning in on?
We're zoning in on Salvation Army because just because we're in New York, it doesn't mean we need to buy high end. In fact, I'm very excited because in Dexter, people are poor, so they donate really shitty things. And in New York, you can afford an apartment sometimes, so they might have stuff that's a little better than I might find in Dexter and Bangor. So that's what we're hoping for.
Easy, guys. This trip is better than I thought it was going to be.
I told you, I just needed to sleep.
Is this the fruit store or is this just the one of the convenience stores? I guess that's it. Looks like an everything store.
Yeah.
We don't need a touring bus. We don't need to take any cabs around or subways to go anywhere. We just went, I say, within 5 or 6 blocks in the perimeter of the Sheraton. Killer picture.
Not good. Not good. Because I want to try these, but I want to try one of these sodas, but they don't close, so I have to carry it around. But I might just take that L because they look. I want to try them. And then I'm gonna grab a water and call it good. But we got a pineapple. I don't know how to pronounce that, and I don't want to be rude and butcher it. So.
Jarritos. Or in Yiddish, Jarritos.
If you look ahead, you'll see Salvation Army exactly where I said it was going to be. We're going to go see if any New Yorkers have something special for this little Maine girl. Oh, door right there, maybe? Where is she? Oh, she's behind me.
That looks like the entrance. I got the nice jackets from my grandpa. Yeah. He's got the Barneys, Bonds. So I got a lot of these types of jackets. So what you take?
Not finding anything. And this is cute, but it's a large. So far a bust, but it's okay. There's more.
So you say there's Goodwill?
Yeah, there's a Goodwill.
What address you got?
Let's see. I gotta find it again. $103 West 25th Street.
25th Street. We're gonna need a subway for that.
Great.
Could doable. West 25th Street.
I want to look for store, a big store. I need
Department store?
Yes, big store is small
Okay.
store. They are not jacket to need to buy.
I'm looking at if it seems like if we head this way, then we can take a right across the street, and it seems like Target's gonna be like right there because it's telling me to go a different route, but we could literally just go like that.
Okay. So
let's do it.
That's 10th Avenue that way, right?
Yeah.
Or was that 9th?
Pretty sure that's 10.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was on this side.
Okay. That looks like some freight. I mean, there's no electric to those lines. That's freight. That's a freight line. So talk about this.
So I'll talk about it. I work over in Bangor, and I see these all the time. People are ordering them all the time. I'm always picking these up, and I've always thought they're just so cute. They're cute with a little sundress. Get this, they don't have a 7. They don't have a 7.
What if he asks? Maybe they might
I don't want to go through all that work.
Xem đi.
Yeah.
Xem vô.
Yeah.
How much?
That one is $7.99.
Very cheap.
Yeah. It's a very good price. If you go to Sephora, you're paying $20.
So what's this thing with pigeons?
Okay, so pigeons are actually domesticated animals. They're not wild, they're feral. And humans used them for various things before technology and other larger animals became more convenient. So technically speaking, it's not illegal, and also not entirely frowned upon to just grab a pigeon. And I am violently resisting the urge to do so. The only thing stopping me is Stacy would be pissed if I came home with one in my jacket. See, there's a little bird right there.
Okay, now it's my turn. But there was one place I really, really wanted to see, and it's the model railroad shop I went when I was 20 years old, 40 years ago, 40 some odd years ago. So far, the ladies agreed that they're allowing me to go down West 45th Street to a very...
Reluctantly so.
Well, yeah.
Reluctantly agreed.
Well, let's see if they're in business. We'll see if they're in business.
If not, then we get to keep shopping.
And we keep going, yeah. Between 5th and 6th Avenue on West 45th Street. The Red Caboose. And it's run by a man named Alan. He's been there ever since, and he's still there. And he's an old relic, and his shop is a museum, really. He's old school, and he is not. You're not going to find any modern day digital command control stuff at his shop, because basically his shop looks the same way it was back in the 80s. Right down 45th Street, 23. Previously, there was actually 2 train shops right across the street from each other. One on 16, West 45th and 23. The guy who had 16 closed it down and bought out the shop in 23rd on 23. And I want to see if they're still there. So we got to go between 5th and 6th Avenue. So Myra and my wife Way was kind enough to let me stop in and check it out. Times Square, that's where the ball drops. All right, we found it. All right, get ready to reminisce. Looks like the same stuff they had 5 years ago. Those are nice dioramas. Oh. Yeah, I did find a few things. I found a couple of things I couldn't walk out without it. These are Burackcinematic HO scale cars, vehicles. Yeah, this is a Pittsburgh checker cab. They didn't have a New York one, but I'm still in pursuit of finding a New York City checker cab with the checker detail along the sides like I used to see. So, but this is a beautiful one. It's very detailed, Burackcinematic. I believe they're still in business too. I don't know if they make these anymore. And of course, my New York Heritage, NYPD. This is the Caprice. I would say in the mid-'80s. I remember seeing these. So this will be probably in parades on my layout, because my layout's going to be a modern day layout. And yeah, I'm gonna hold on to this for a while too.
Forever 21 is like, it's like fast fashion, but it's cute. So
So, what I'm gathering, this place is all for items of $5?
everything, I mean, I've seen one thing for like $5.95, but everything is gonna be under $10 here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wowza.
God, this is so cute. It's so sweet. It's so simple. I think. Okay. That's how we do it at Target. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with it. I might find something else that I like more, but I don't know. I don't know, now I'm second guessing because green isn't really my color, but I'm like, let's go outside of my comfort zone. No, I'm gonna stay in my comfort zone for right now. I'll figure it out. I'm so happy, I'm so in my element. We're at Five Below. I've never been to a Five Below before. I think that they're in Maine, but I've just never found them. But literally, this little set is only gonna be $10 because it's $5 each. So, shout out to Five Below for us low-income girlies. I'm trying to find a medium. So cute. So good for the summer. Because I can like lounge around the house, clean the house in this. Probably could even go out and tan in this, take the dog out. So this is a dub on New York's end. I will say that. Salvation Army was a bust, but this is great.
We had another day in Manhattan and went to see family out in Long Island, and then there was a day where we were able to take the train back to the city, and we headed to Brooklyn, Coney Island, Luna Park. Yeah, we had time to go to the aquarium and the boardwalk, and I'll tell you what, I wasn't sure what that area was going to look like. I haven't been there in over 30 some odd years, but I do remember of it in the early 80s. It was a mess. When I got there, I could not believe how clean it was, how nice and wide open. People were just enjoying the whole day, just relaxing, and just the way I remember it when I was 5, 6 years old, when I used to go there all the time visiting my grandparents in Brighton. It was an amazing day. It just goes to show how exceptional Myra is that about 80% of the items that she bought on that day was for other people in her life.